Today on October 15th, hear this and do not delay, for I speak as the breath that formed you and the hand that has held you in the night when no one else knew your name. I am the one who numbered your days before a single day began, and I am the Father who has watched every tear you tried to hide inside your pillow. I am not far. I am not silent. I am not uncertain. I am the God who sees, and I am speaking now because I have set before you a door that no one can shut, and I will not let the noise of this world drown out the melody of your destiny. You are the one I have selected for this hour. You are the one I call chosen. Beloved, do not skip this. Hold still and receive this breath into your bones, because in the span of a few sentences, I will pull you out of the weariness that has tried to make a home in your chest, and I will clothe you again with the courage that never truly left you. You have 30 seconds to surrender the old fear, but I will give you a lifetime to walk in new strength. Archangel Michael stands beside you even now. He has guarded the path you could not see, warring against plans that formed in secret rooms and in quiet whispers. He says to you, with a tone that shakes the rust from your faith, do not delay and do not look back at the ashes of yesterday's fire. The flame you thought was gone is not gone, it was hidden beneath the coals to preserve it for this precise hour. Michael has watched the gates, he has seen the hands that tried to reach for you, and he has lifted his sword to draw a line no darkness may cross. He does not beg because he is weak, he urges because heaven is moving quickly, and you are the center of a divine appointment. You feel the tightness behind your ribs loosening already, for my word breaks locks and bends bars of iron. I am removing the weight of false guilt that others tried to place upon you, and I am returning to you the lightness of one who knows they are loved without measurement. Listen to me, chosen one. The reason your nights have felt crowded with memories is because I have been turning the pages of your story, not to shame you, but to show you where I placed strength you did not know you had. You survived conversations that were meant to crush you. You kept kindness in your mouth even when cruelty tried to bait you into anger. I counted those moments. I will repay you in kind, pressed down and running over with peace and clarity and favor. The doors that refuse to open will open not because you knock harder, but because I go before you and unlock them from the inside. Your name, which others tried to smear with rumor and suspicion, has been washed in the river that flows from my throne. Heaven's record of you is not the world's record. I call you faithful. I call you resilient. I call you mine. There is a voice gathering against you that sounds like logic but tastes like fear. It says, stay small. Don't risk it. Don't hope too loudly. Tear that script in half. Hope loudly. Believe boldly. I am not offended by your expectation, I am honored by it. Lift your head and look at this day again. It is not like other days. It has been set apart. Angels stand at either side of your path like pillars of light. They are not there to do the work you must do, they are there to magnify the work you will do with me. When you speak truth today, truth will echo. When you choose mercy today, mercy will multiply. When you take the step you have been postponing, the ground beneath your foot will rise to meet you as if the earth itself were eager to obey your calling. I designed creation to partner with the courage of the righteous. Walk. I will steady you. Jesus stands before you with eyes that see through the layers you learned to wear whenever you feared rejection. He does not flinch. He does not condemn. He stretches out his hand and places into your palm what you thought you lost, the simple joy of being fully known and fully loved. He says, I kept the proof of your belonging in the scars on my hands. Every time shame tried to present evidence against you, I presented these marks and the case was dismissed. You are not on trial in my presence, you are at a table I prepared. Eat the bread of new beginnings. Taste the cup of restoration. Today, you will discover that sentences others wrote about your future are not binding in my court. I am the author and finisher, and I am revising the narrative where it must be revised, not with whitewash but with redemption that is honest and thorough and strong enough to carry you through storms without pretending they don't exist. Michael leans near and whispers what he has seen, a pattern that tried to repeat in your family, a cycle of almost and not yet, an inheritance of waiting rooms where the clock never seemed to move. Heaven has gathered the scissors to cut this cycle at the root. You will not live under the ceiling that limited those who came before you, and you will not pass down to those after you the same heaviness that tried to settle on your shoulders. The Lord rebukes the devourer that fed on your harvest. The Lord shatters the lock that kept your confidence small. Your children, those here and those yet to come, those born through your body and those born through your love, will know a cleaner wind because you stood firm right now and refused to skip the invitation. Hear me, your yes in this moment is a key for more doors than you can see. I am addressing the hidden grief you buried beneath routine. It surfaces at odd times, when you wash a cup, when you hear a song, when the evening air carries a scent that belongs to another season. I do not scold you for this. I meet you in it. I sit with you on the step and let you breathe out what you were afraid to name. Loss did come, and it tried to name itself forever. But loss is not lord over you. I am. And I do not waste pain, I transfigure it. I turn memory into wisdom and ache into compassion that heals others without draining you dry. You will feel yourself becoming a well that never runs out, not because you are strong by nature, but because my river runs through you without ceasing. Rest in this. You do not have to perform to be kept. You are kept because I am keeping you. There are conversations being prepared for you, divine appointments at unexpected times. You will speak softly and people will hear thunder because the Spirit resting on you carries weight. You will speak boldly and people will feel gentleness because my kindness will wrap your words. You will enter rooms where before you felt invisible, and eyes will lift toward you not because you demanded attention, but because grace makes you radiant. Do not be confused when favor increases, do not apologize for it. Wear it with humility, yes, but wear it. Favor is not vanity, it is stewardship. It will allow you to accomplish in 1 hour what used to take you weeks. It will open hearts that were closed not by stubbornness, but by fear. I will give you language that unlocks, ideas that plant quickly, and timing that feels miraculous because it is. You are concerned about provision. You are tired of the edge, tired of counting and recounting, tired of the mental arithmetic that stalks your peace. Place that ledger in my hands. I am not indifferent to bills and budgets. I am the God of bread in the wilderness and oil that does not run dry. I do not promise you indulgence, I promise you sufficiency with beauty, enough, and then the sweetness of more than enough so you can pour. Watch what I do with the little you bring. Watch how I multiply quiet diligence into visible abundance. Watch how I protect you from the wrong windfall that looks like blessing but would have chained you to someone else's agenda. You will see me send provision that honors your dignity. You will see me teach your hands to build what you truly desire, not what fear told you to settle for. The anxious loop breaks today. There is someone whose voice used to matter more than mine. They spoke limitation over you, subtle, almost kind, a ceiling disguised as concern. Hear me, release their sentence from your heart and let my sentence stand. I say you are able. I say you are called. I say that your timing is not late, it is perfect. They did not see what I see, nor did they carry the burden of responsibility for your destiny. I do. Forgive them and be free. You do not need their apology to move forward, though you may receive it in time. You need only my permission, and I gave it. Michael removes the hook their words left behind, Jesus places balm over the bruise. Your stride changes now. Even your posture shifts, shoulders uncurled, chin lifted, not arrogance, but agreement with truth. You have asked me about love, about companionship, about the one who will sit with you in the ordinary and guard the extraordinary with you. I have watched you learn to be whole with me, and because of that, I can trust you with a love that multiplies wholeness instead of asking you to shrink. Do not chase counterfeit sparks. The real flame will not require you to dim. The one I bring into your path will be marked by peace, by consistency, by a laughter that feels like home and a silence that heals instead of stings. When this person appears, you will not scramble for signs, you will recognize the scent of answered prayer. Michael has already been shifting routes and schedules to orchestrate crossing paths at the hour that honors both your journeys. Do not rush. Do not doubt. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning, that is, keep your hope alive and your boundaries clear. What is yours will not miss you. To the matter of calling, what is the work of your hands and the sound of your life? I am clarifying it like glass fresh from the furnace. You have tried on assignments that did not fit, do not grieve their ending. A tailor is not insulted when a garment is returned for adjustment. I am the tailor and the garment is your vocation. I am hemming it to your true height and loosening it at the shoulders so you can breathe while you carry it. The next steps will not be as complicated as you fear. Make the call. Send the message. Outline the plan with simple lines. Stop waiting for the grand gesture and honor the small, daily faithfulness that distills into legacy. You are building something that will outlast rumors and trends. You are planting trees beneath which many will rest. That is why the battle has been intense, not because you are weak, but because what you carry is weighty and good. There is a lie that says you missed it. Let me answer that lie: impossible. You cannot miss me by accident when you are looking at me on purpose. Did disappointment happen? Yes. Did delay try to pretend it was denial? Yes. But I am not a late train, I am the Lord of time. I fold delays into a design that strengthens your roots. I use detours to hide you while I prepare the road ahead. Had you gone earlier, you would have met a version of the path that wasn't ready to hold you. Today, however, is ready. You feel it. The air tastes different, like the moment before rain. Stretch out your hand, you will catch what you thought was out of reach. Speak, and your words will stick where before they slid. Walk, and the ground will answer with stability. This is the goodness of God in motion. I speak now to the fear that rises when old patterns knock. You are not the same person who once opened the door to them. Your discernment has sharpened. Your compassion remains, but your boundaries are no longer paper thin. I applaud this growth in you. Heaven applauds it. Michael smiles because it makes his guarding easier when you refuse to invite enemies to your own table. Keep your peace. Do not over-explain your no. Let yes be yes and no be no, and let the results rest with me. You do not need to micromanage outcomes to be safe. Safety is not the absence of risk, it is the presence of God. And I am here. Chosen one, I am restoring your sense of wonder. You have been practical and wise, and I honor that. But I also gifted you with imagination that partners with faith to pull tomorrow's beauty into today's tasks. Dream again without mocking your own hopes. Sketch the vision on paper and on your heart. Speak it in rooms that can hold it. I will breathe on what you dare to name. You will watch small starts become sturdy rhythms. You will witness doors open that you did not even realize were doors because you were too used to seeing them as walls. This is the artistry of redemption. I paint exits where there used to be none, and I turn dead ends into thresholds. I draw near to the wound that came from betrayal. You felt the floor shift beneath a friendship you trusted. The crack ran through your days and into your sleep. Hear me, the betrayal was not proof that you are naive, it was proof that you love deeply. I will teach you to love with wisdom that is not cynical. I will protect you from predators without making you suspicious of every face. The lesson is not to harden, the lesson is to anchor. Anchor in me, and your heart will become both soft and safe. I will give you companions who do not compete with your light but protect it. I will shepherd you into community that prays for you when you are tired and celebrates you when you rise. Let the old room empty, a better room is being prepared. I am also dealing with the voice that says you are too much and the voice that says you are not enough. They are both wrong. You are exact. You are the right measure for the mission I have placed in your hands. When you walk with me, your edges bless the right spaces and soften for the right people. When you stand in grace, your presence invites others to stand taller. This is your true influence, not control, not noise, but presence, calm, bright, grounded in love. Carry it into every task today. Even when you send a simple note, let it be seasoned with this presence. When you step outside, remember that the air knows you because I named you before the wind first learned to blow. Michael says to tell you that he has already dismantled a trap you did not see. You dodged an invitation that would have cost you peace because your spirit felt a check and you obeyed. Heaven applauds obedience that no one else witnesses. This is how you stay in step with me, quiet yeses that steer you away from loud mistakes. Keep trusting the small nudges. I designed you to pick up on them. Do not envy anyone's path that looks faster. Speed can be a siren, steadiness is a compass. You are steady, and that is why you will arrive whole. I lift from you now the heaviness of false timelines that others projected onto your life. You will not measure yourself against their schedules. You will not call yourself late because someone else rushed ahead and burned out. Your race is not their race. Your lane is yours. And in your lane, I am running with you, matching stride, matching breath. When you tire, I carry you. When you can run, I cheer you. When you must rest, I spread shade and keep watch. I am not an impatient coach, I am your father, and I enjoy you even as you grow. I do not love a future version of you more than I love you now. I love you now. Let that love break the last chain of striving. Today you will notice signs of alignment. The message that arrives at the right moment. The smile from a stranger that feels like a leaf turning toward light. The way a problem you dreaded dissolves with a single conversation. These are not coincidences, they are breadcrumbs from heaven leading you along a path prepared with care. Collect them in your memory. Tell me thank you as they appear. Gratitude is not payment, it is participation. It tunes your ears to hear more, your eyes to see more, your heart to receive more. Live gratefully and watch how quickly joy returns to the spaces where complaint used to live. I am not asking you to be fearless, I am inviting you to be brave. Fearless means numb. Brave means present and willing, even with trembling hands. So bring me your trembling. Bring me your questions and your sighs. I will not scold you for being human. I clothe myself in humanity to show you the dignity of your frame. Jesus knows the weight of fatigue and the taste of tears. He stands with you not only as king but as brother. When you whisper, he answers, even if you cannot yet sense how. Trust this, every act of trust changes atmospheres. Even now, as you choose to keep reading, rooms within you are filling with fresh air. Windows are opening. Curtains are pulled back. Light is finding corners it has not visited in years. This is deliverance in slow motion, tender and thorough. You have asked me for a sign. I give you one that cannot be faked, peace that arrives without explanation. Not a fragile silence or a temporary distraction, but peace that wraps around your mind like a warm garment. If you feel it now, say yes with your heart. Even if your lips remain still, I hear the yes and I strengthen it. From this peace will flow clarity. From clarity will flow wise action. From wise action will flow fruit that lasts. This is the order of heaven, simple and strong. You do not need to leap tall buildings today. You need only agree with peace and take the next faithful step. Beloved, you have only 30 seconds to lay down the belief that I am distant, because I refuse to let that lie live one more minute under your roof. I am here. I am with you. I am for you. Archangel Michael stands guard. Jesus intercedes and embraces. The Spirit fills your lungs with courage. Do not skip this. Lift your face. Place your hand over your heart and feel it, steadying, strengthening, singing. That rhythm is not just biology, it is a drum in my temple calling you forward. Walk in. The veil is torn. The table is set. The oil is warm. The robe fits. The ring shines. Everything that is needed for this hour has been prepared. And now, move. Not to earn my love, but because you are loved. Move toward the conversation you must have. Move toward the work you must complete. Move toward the apology you are ready to give and the forgiveness you are ready to release. Move toward the wide field where your purpose is waiting to run. As you go, know that goodness and mercy are not lagging behind, they are keeping pace like old friends who refuse to let you walk alone. You could not lose me if you tried, and you have not lost Michael or Jesus. We do not walk away when storms gather, we teach you to speak to waves. We do not abandon when rooms grow loud, we amplify the whisper that saves. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your feet moving. Keep your heart soft. Today is holy. Today is yours. Today is mine, and I share its strength with you. Receive the blessing, may your mind be clear, your heart be unafraid, your hands be steady, and your path be lit with the gentle certainty of a God who has already gone before you. May the doors you touch swing open with ease, may the conversations you carry bring healing, and may the work you do today echo into places you cannot yet see. I appoint angels to your thresholds, joy to your mornings, rest to your nights, and favor to the moments in between. This word will not return empty, it will accomplish what I send it to do in you. Rise, chosen one. Do not skip what you were born to step into. I am with you, now and always, and nothing, nothing, will separate you from my love. I am speaking to you now, without pause or preface, because this moment is narrow and bright like the eye of a needle, and you are being asked to pass through it with all that you are. Today, on October 15th, I am permitted to draw back the veil, yes, for you, chosen one, and to say what has been rumbling in the heavens like distant thunder waiting to break. Do not skip this, do not turn away, do not silence the stirring in your chest as if it were nothing. You feel it, the ache that comes when truth approaches, you feel the tremor of an arrival you cannot name yet. I see the threads you have been holding, some golden and some frayed, and I see the way your hands are tired from tying knots in the dark. Hear me, you are not late, you are right on time for the turning I have prepared. 30 heartbeats can open a door that a lifetime of distraction kept closed. 30 breaths can lift a life from heedless drift to holy direction. 30 seconds, and everything changes. You have called my name in rooms where nobody knew, with the curtains closed and your face cupped by your own palms, and I counted those calls like pearls. There is no request you made that fell unnoticed to a cold floor. Even the requests you did not know how to frame, the ones inside your sighs, the ones inside your clenched jaw, the ones inside the nights you lay awake rehearsing conversations that never came to pass, were heard, and nothing that I hear is wasted. The mercy you extended when it cost you pride, the restraint you practiced when an easy outrage would have won you a momentary audience, the patience you offered to people who had none for you, these are seeds sown in ground that seemed unpromising at the time. But watch the field now. It is not barren, it is not forgotten, the soil remembers the hand that opened it. I have set rain in motion. I have told the wind to come low with sweetness. You will see shoots where you expected only dust. Archangel Michael stands near you with the steadiness of a mountain. He has watched the small wars around your name, the whisperings that tried to fog your sense of direction, and he has quieted more storms on your behalf than you will ever tally. He is not sent to frighten you, but to announce that the threshold is here and you are to cross it with courage. Do not be afraid of the sudden light, your eyes will adjust. Do not be afraid of the silence that comes after obedience, it is the rich quiet of germination, not the emptiness of abandonment. Michael says, I stand at your right, and my sword is not for harming flesh but for cutting lies away from truth, for severing you from the thorns you mistook for vines, for defending the child of promise you carry in your spirit. He says, take the step, I will keep the night from swallowing you. Make the call, I will shut the mouths that would devour your resolve. Begin again, I will mark the ground around you as holy. You have been tested with delays, and delays are their own language. The postponements, the last-minute cancellations, the open doors that swung shut as you approached, these did not exist to humiliate you. They existed to reveal how deep your roots go and whether you would cling to me or to outcomes. You learn to rejoice over a direction before a result, and that is a graduate lesson in faith. Now watch, some of what closed will reopen, but it will not be a mere repetition. It will be reset, a better fit, rightly timed. You will recognize this because you will not need to shrink to fit it, nor twist yourself to make it workable. You will recognize it because there will be a quiet yes in your bones, a clarity without spectacle, a peace that does not need applause to remain steady. Jesus speaks over you with the tenderness of a friend who sat beside you when you thought no one would. He says, I have walked the long road with you, and I have felt every stone under your feet. I do not scold you for the detours, I know why you took them. But see, I laid a line ahead, mercy upon mercy, and I am calling you forward into a chapter where you live unafraid of your own calling. Fear has worn so many masks in your story, prudence, patience, politeness, but I am asking you to distinguish fear from